the character that's the hardest to learn in this fucking, like, he's not that hard to play and learn. He's super hard to master. But we'll get into exactly why. So remember, let's get, this is a Mishima Dash kind of, right? So with Lars, you kind of want to poke, move around, play Tekken, and then get into stance. Get them to guess. When you do this and you're in their face, they have to guess instantly. They're like, oh, is he going to do this? He's going to do this. And remember, when he does this, so from silent entry, oh, you can also do it from this. They updated it, right? So remember, he could do this move. That's a combo. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is actually, you can do this in mid-combo. You guys saw me, like, right here. Look at that. It just gets right in his face. Forward. But when you do either, that's dynamic. I think this is dynamic entry. If you just hold forward, he'll just do it automatically. Or you have to tap, my bad. From here, what he has is triangle is a low. See, his moves change. They're not, this is not, triangle is no longer this. When you do silent entry, that's the thing about stances. Moves are they're completely different. You can do this. I'll get into it. Like, look at this. I've done this before. So what I'm doing is, this is super good. It works so well. I'm pressing triangle, right? Silent entry, low. Standing low. And then sometimes I'll press low again. Like, dude, it's kind of convoluted, I'm not gonna lie, so. Ooh. And if they press a button, I hit them with the big boy combo. So from here, remember, you get the low. That's a hitter. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. That's a combo extender, actually. Or, yeah, this is like a combo extender, sort of. It's a combo launcher, so if you know someone's gonna block low. So that's like a basic strat, right? Say you're doing this. Hit him with the low, and then once you know they're blocking low, right? Like they expect the low. Hit him with this, right? Hit him with that, like X. That's what you want to do. You want to mix. Condition them, right? They'll always get hit by that. You go into silent entry, keep hitting with those until they block it. Then wake up with this. Go back. And by the way, the way you go back like that, you press down. Then once you know that they're blocking low, press X. X. 1, X. And keep holding forward. That's the way to do it. Just hold forward, like forward X, keep holding it, press 1, and then X once you know that they're gonna block it. Forgot. That's an armor move. I forgot he has an armor move. So if you're reading, someone's trying to interrupt you. Yes. Oh, and it's comboable. I forgot that. Yeah, Lars is pretty fucking good. Like, I hate when people say he's low tier. Like, y'all tripping. This is only used for combos, right? Like, remember when I did, so, starter. Basic combo, right? Not hard. Launch, 1, 2, extender, silent entry, dynamic, you know, you just hold forward, right? Like, 1, 1, jab, jab. I know it looks confusing, but when you realize, oh, it's literally just pressing one button and holding forward, you're good. Forward X, keep holding it, 1, 1. It's actually really easy. Like, just look at the inputs, right? Right? Square, X, square, square. And I'm holding forward the entire time, right? And that's just something unique to stances, how you work with them with combos. And dude, Lars is walking. Look at how easy it is. Like, you will not be able to walk here with any other character like Lars at a low level. Hell no. But now let's get into Kazuya, right? So that's silent entry. Have fun with it. Mix people up. And you can go silent entry, hold forward, right? Press button, say you this string, right? Remember this? Remember I told you this string, right? Yeah. You do that, right? To fuck with them. And then you do this string, hold forward, square triangle X, and he'll do that. He'll go into the stance. And you can just fuck. You can, like, this is a scrub killer. So if you learn how to fuck with silent entry, dude, it destroys scrubs. Like, this move is a scrub killer thing, dude. Look at that. Yeah. Make sure you know what button you're doing, right? It's not a real combo, right? But scrubs aren't gonna know. And Lars has so many ways to get into them, right? Most of it, it's like press your jab strings and then press forward while you do it. And most of them, he goes into silent entry, not dynamic entry. Dynamic entry is only when you manually engage it. If you're doing it from a string, except for that one, usually you're getting silent entry. Kind of confused. But that's character. And that's Lars. Most of his buttons is just, oh, good neutral and everything. The unique thing to him is his stance. And it's not that hard. It's just, oh, he can use all his buttons. They all do different things. And then from there, he has another stance. The unique thing is knowing how to mix it all together. Some are neutral, some are offensive. Lars is a jack of all trades. You can play him offensive, defensive, however you want. Kazuya, on the other hand, is a defensive player. A lot of it, he doesn't really have good lows. This is his best low, right? He doesn't have a lot of good ways to put pressure, except for one thing. We'll get into that. And most of his move, he excels in punishing. Like, we never even talk about the... Like, this is his fucking punish, bro, right here. Right here. That's his 1-2 punish, bro. That's his 10 frame. Like, Kazuya has great punishment. Great punishment. Absolutely amazing. And he's also godlike at crushing. So, like I said, so Kazuya know his punishes. He is definitely, like, if you, all the stuff I taught you before, he has some pokes, but he's all about, so here's what Kazuya is, especially at a high level. It's all about spacing. He has good, and punishing. So here's one of his best punishes, right? Remember I told you, like, say if someone doesn't block, like, say they hit, like, a low, right? This is a decent low, right? Say you block the low, go up, press 2. Like, you see this? Look at this. See it. Like, dude, look at that. That's cool. And dude, nothing's beating this shit. Like, even if, say, if you're just waiting, like, say someone's trying to attack you. And of course, you guys know, we'll get into God Fist, right? So, Kazi's all about defensive stuff, and he has two things. So, unique to him, he has his Mishima Dash. Remember we told it with Lars? His is, so you know how you do a shuriken, right? Forward, down, forward. If you do it with Kazuya or other Mishimas, they do that. You see this little... Let me back... Crane back... By the way, depending... Try to play both sides, because crane backdashing on both sides feels weird. So... Like, look at how fast that is. Well, granted, ignore the run. I'm using the D-pad because I'm not used to the right. That's what it is, right? You see him go. Even I haven't mastered it, right? And if you press a button, you get one of two moves. It's same with, remember, it's just like Lars. Square. That's your square. That's your triangle. Hell Sweep. This is a super important move. Then you got that move. That move. Okay, so here's the thing about the Mishima Dash. There are three. There's three moves. There's your right. There's your right away. Your slow, and then so there's right away, medium, and slow. So when you do it at the end, so there's the beginning, like right as soon as you do it, right in the middle of the dash, or right at the end. That is right at the end. But if you do it just on point, let me do it. See, it's hard to do. That's the one. If you do it right as soon as you're done, you do that kick. If you do it late, you get that. That's all. It's an extender. And for the Mishima Dash is an instant. But if you do it slow, you get the kick. So know that. The instant, so try to do it as fast as you can. Like when you do the Mishima Dash, or that. So you see how he does it once, right? So remember, you got your hook fist, big fist, that move, and that kick. If you do it fast, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, look, first try, let's fucking go. Electro Ring God Fist. That one doesn't really have anything, right? You get the kick, and Hell Sweep. Mishima, your game plan is approaching is, remember that Mishima Dash is to do it over and over again. Like, you see him go like this? Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen the meme, right? Or just fucking, we call those wave dashing, or Mishima Dash. And what it's done, it's like Korean back dashing, but towards them. That's why Mishima players do good on the right, because you're basically Korean back dashing in your face. And look at how much distance that covers, too. It's super fast. And it's tricky to do. This is why Kazi at high level is hard. You have to know when you're dashing and then when you're about to finish. If you're good enough, you could do shit like this. See, notice how I got hook fist. You get hook fist when he's but God fist if you do it on point. So what's hard is not the Mishima Dash. It's knowing when you're done. Because God fist, hook fist it's their turn. If you do God fist, you're +7. You know how important that is. So when you're doing this shit in their face, again, it's hard to do. Let's simulate a regular match. You know, they'll go, It's hard to do. I can't even do it. It's hard enough to Mishima Dash and... Oh, I got it that time, right? I'm not sure. Because you have to, like, time it perfectly. See, that's what it looks like. See, I'm a perfect, and I'm fucking it up. Because this one you can't cheat like the other one. You have to actually, when you're down forward, you have to let go. You have to. You cannot. See? It's hard to get the Godfist out from here. See, if I just do it, I can do it, right? This is the bread and butter, right? Godfist, extender. You're not doing that. I'm telling you right now, you are not doing that. You know, double Godfist, extender. Whenever see, I'm messing it up. You have to immediately do that. Oh yeah. And if you're good enough, you can do 3. That's why I'm like, don't do Mishima dashes. The only thing you should do, this is his game plan, right? When he dashes in front of you, oh, why should I? Okay, I have to be careful about blocking. Why don't I hit him? L sweep. Oh, they're just a gimmick. They're a gimmick. So it's like Mishima Dash, circle, circle, square. So everyone has one, right? I only know Lars's. But they only really work as a gimmick or as a string. Like, they're not true combos. They are cool. They'll work at low level. Like, I recommend them when someone's at low health and you feel like they're not going to block a part of the string. They're just really risky strings. That's all they are. Most characters have 1 or 2. Some characters do have good strings. King has a lot of good strings. He's the exception. Literally, strings, all they are 10-hit combos are just you literally memorizing buttons. Like, they're not actual combos. They're just you memorizing buttons in a sequence. So yeah, that's literally Kazuya. Actually, no, that's this game plan. Mishima Dash, L sweep. You know, get them to block low or whatever. And then when you know they're going to disrespect you, Doya. That's literally Kazuya. That's why you see him running around like, Doya. This is all I do. That's like every Kazuya player, that's how they play, dude. I swear to God, we're not stopping. Walk carrying, like Lars has the best walk carry, but once you know how to play, dude, everyone has stupid walk carry. Akuma's bad, dude. And Akuma's just Street Fighter 4 put in here. And Paul's easy. Noct is super easy. But let's get into Lars a wee bit. Like, let's get into his thinking combo. But yeah, that's literally me. That's literally Kazuya, dude. Like, watch, literally, I shit you not. Go online, watch how any Kazuya plays. Boom, there you go, dude. It's it's backdash. Doya. Hell sweep. Doya. Here's what rage is, right? You have 2 things, rage drive and rage art. Rage art is just it's just a comeback feature. The best way to use rage art, say, remember that situation when you think, like, say you armor through a move, right? Rage art is basically just an armor move with super. So when, say, you wake up, right, and someone's pressing buttons, except, unlike the great thing about rage art is, unlike armor, it beats everything, including lows and grabs. So say you wake up, what a lot of people do is they'll wake up, say they're super pressing, just press R1. For most people, it's R1. Mine's is not because I have my custom buttons. They'll do the rage art, and it'll go through their move completely. Like, they'll get some hit, and then boom, you just do a chunk of damage. Rage art exists like that. That's how most people use it at the low level. It's just, so when you see someone has rage, bake your pressure, like with a jab, wait for it to get up, block, and then watch them just, like, you will block the rage art. They're not unblockable. And then do a combo. Rage arts are super punishable. Good as punishes, too, if you don't feel like doing a combo. So rage arts are good for whip punishing, basically is your armor move, and with punishing, you can also react with it too. So that's what rage are, right? Super basic, nothing crazy. Oh, and also as a combo ender. Again, super basic. Rage drive, however, is a lot more interesting. So I personally go for rage drive. Lars can only be done from silent entry. What you get from Lars is, that's plus as fuck. And it's a combo extender if you hit, and it's easy to confirm. And here's a secret technique I'll teach you guys so you can do with Lars if they block it. Yes, you're right. There are I forgot to mention there's unblockables. Some people have unblockables. Lars is actually back 2+3. That's unblockable. They're super long. They're the slowest move in the game. You can sidestep the shit out of it. So if you know someone's really blocking and you're having a hard time and you're hitting with that shit. Here's the best part about Lars is unblockable too. That's unique. Let's see. You can combo it. Most people can't combo from their unblockable. That's unique to Lars. So imagine how good I am when I do. Yeah. And combo from it. I've done it in tournament. They never see that shit coming. Shit's hilarious. So remember, when you do, this is how I always do it. Say you're oh, I have rage. I recommend you use rage drive more than art. Like if you're not positive, like what I would say is like wait for them to whiff. If they're not giving you an opportunity or you feel you're not confident, oh, kick. Never. It's a good one is back and then hold forward. Back, kick, forward. Then press 1+2. Because you get to take the advantage. And most people, I shit you not. Like, imagine they block that. They'll get hit by that. Because they'll be like, oh, it's my turn. Dude, it is not your turn. And then once you get them blocking, this is what you should also do. You can actually grab from it. Like, Lars has some stupid combos that he can do from rage. I wish I still remembered them, if I'm being honest. That was guaranteed, wasn't it? Hold up, son. I've never done that before. I just realized, like, yo, was that guaranteed? Hold on, how much does that do? It doesn't look true. Doesn't look that worth it. It doesn't do as much damage as I think it would. I think it scales like a motherfucker. Yeah. I saw the chip. I was like, that's not a lot. But yeah, so if you want to practice rage drive combos or rage, here's a basic one with Lars. Easy, right? And that's actually, sadly for Lars, this is one of his most optimal combos. God. That's 72. Right, it's only a 12 more, right? But that's because this barely reaches to the wall. Five, right? Like, you're better off practicing actual combos. Like, Lars just doesn't have really good combos. 87, look at that. 87. 87, I didn't even need to do... Like, Lars doesn't have good rage art combos, honestly. Rage art, yes, but only if you want to carry to the wall. But most of the time, you don't need it. So I'd rather, oh, let me do my damage. Wait, you know, oh, let me see what they do. If they whiff, rage art. If not, get my turn. That's literally what I do. Pretty good. That's why people like my Lars. I'm not, like, I like to get good pressure. But, oh, so you want to go devil form with Kazuya. You do. What you do. So, remember the Mishima Dash. His is also a... See if I can do it. So you see that little huh? I think I have to hold it. There's a way to... Yeah, so you press up, back, or basically the back of Kazuya's back, and then 1+2. That's how you do it. You can also turn back. But I recommend you do it from rage drive. And you see how you see it in Smash? I forgot how to do it perfectly, though. I think you have to hold it. Like a touch of death? No, dude, that's mainly Marvel BB tag. That, like, most fighting games are kind of... Here's the thing. Fighting games until Marvel didn't really have super long or near-death combos. Like, we're talking... Like, in Marvel, it's normal for combos to take half your health. MBC3 started the trend that everybody wanted to have long combos. Like, even anime fighters, they had long combos, but they didn't take half your health. DBZ, BB Tag, and MBC are like the kings. Like, their objective is to take half your health easy, no problem. Like, you get touched in those games, boom, there goes half your health. Tekken, not so much. It's very focused on poking everything. The only time you'll do big damage is, remember, when you get a read and you do like you know, like a fat counter hit, and you happen to have rage and all this other shit. And yeah, you kind of... The touches of death do happen, but they're super situational. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't just happen off of a touch. And you have to have perfect circumstances. The problem with Tekken is out of all the fighting games, it does a bad job of giving you defensive options against that. Like, it's super guessy. It has a lot of problems, right? There are touches of death, but It's different. It's different than BB tag and DB. Like again, you get touched in those, there goes half your health easy. And here, like no, you actually really gotta.
So what's special about this devil form?
I forgot how to do his rage art. I'm not gonna lie. That's his rage art, right? Why can't I do it? Am I messing it up? How do you do it? Hold up. I gotta look at Kazuya's move list. Hold up. Yeah, yeah. I guess he doesn't get it during... Do I have to press hold forward up? Oh, I do. Then he stays in devil form. So devil form, okay, so you have to do the Mishima, the hook fist, except press this button, what I have set, then hold forward up. And what he has is an unblockable laser beam, that's 1+2. So remember God Fist, right? See if I can do it. Oh yeah. Normally you can actually duck this. You can duck God Fist, which I think is stupid, and sidestep it. But in devil form, it's now a mid and is +8. So one more frame. Yep. He also has more moves. Forward, 1+2. Forward, 2. So cool. Look at that. Look at that. He also has a unique command grab. Let's see if I can do it. I don't remember. It's been a while. But he has more moves than normal. You'd have to actually like look at his move list. Then there's like, oh, commands during Devil Transformation. And then you see all his moves unique in that mode. So he has like 6, right? There you go. That's Kazuya, and that's a bit of Tekken. That's enough talking, right? Let's actually show some gameplay. I mean, how long was that? About like an hour and a half?